I'm a proud American, and so I absolutely love seeing the athletes from around the world use the World Cup to showcase our cities, our vibe, our energy, our opportunities. But America's story isn't just told by visitors, it's written by us. So let's take a closer look at America's generations, from boomers to Gen Z, and see how each generation is doing today. Today, this episode is on Generation Z. Gen Z, Americans born between 1997 and 2012. Gen Z is now entering adulthood, and they may be the most misunderstood generation in America. Let's start with numbers. Gen Z is the most racially and ethnically diverse generation in American history, hands down, making America's future workforce more diverse than any generation before it. They're also the first generation entering adulthood along artificial intelligence. Previous generations adopted to new technology. Gen Z is beginning careers with AI and is already changing how people work, learn, and create. When it comes to education, many Gen Z adults are questioning whether a traditional four-year degree is worth the cost. Trade schools, apprenticeships, certifications, and skilled trades have become increasingly popular alternatives. They're also very highly entrepreneurial. Side hustles, freelancing, content creation, online businesses, multiple streams of income are very common among Gen Z workers, and I love it. And despite growing up with smartphones, many are spending time in previous places generations might not expect. Libraries across America have reported an increase used by younger adults looking for books, study spaces, internet access, community, quiet places to work. Transportation is changing too. Gen Z is getting driver's license later and driving less than previous generations, relying more on ride sharing, public transportation, remote work, delivery services. You know, they got Uber. Financially, Gen Z is looking at higher wages than millennials earned at the same age because of inflation. Housing remains a big challenge for them because home prices and rents have increased so drastically. Gen Z is more likely to live with parents or family members than young adults were a generation ago. So when people say Gen Z doesn't work hard or doesn't want responsibility, blah, 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 the data shows a very complicated story. This is a generation embracing new technology, having to explore new career paths, building businesses, and navigating one of the most expensive housing markets in modern American history. Their story is still being written, and as the newest generation entering adulthood, they'll help shape America from what it looks like next. The next episode, we will look at baby boomers.